All right, man. We going live again. Let's go, man. We're going live again. Let me see how this thing starts off. It's my second time going live on my software that I got. I'm real big into software now and starting to learning to transition over. So we're gonna see if we can get these lives a little bit more live. And so I got something new that I will be doing on each time I go live. So I'm doing something new each live. And so this time I'm gonna try a little something, man. If it don't come through perfect, just know, man, hey, wishing I ain't doing enough. We gotta get it right. So let me see if I can see if some people get on here real quick, like, and I'm gonna load this thing up. Today we're gonna talk about systems. I see some folks coming on right now. I appreciate it. Let me get a little minute, man. I feel like I want to say what them people were saying when they were saying it, you know. Let me get a little people coming. Let me give people a little minute to get on. But we're gonna talk about systems today, man. We're gonna talk about systems, and I'm pulling up on my other my iPad here. I want to be able to make sure that I can see, because on my Facebook, I can't see who's actually commenting using this software that I'm using. So I need to log into my Facebook over here. I just hold on, bear with me. We're gonna get into these softwares. We're gonna get into this system and what systems are and how they work. Pretty much people know what systems are. I mean, you stuck in the system. Some people went through the system, and we out here talking about a system. All right, let me see if I can get in here. You know what? Boom, there we go. Technology, man, you got to have it, but then you don't know how to use it sometimes. Well, I don't see it. But anyway, let me go ahead and get with it, man. I got some people in here, man, and I'm ready to go ahead and get to it. So, all right. Oh, there we go. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry. I'm inexperienced. I said I'm going to do some new stuff on this one, too. Show some inexperience on here as well. So, all right, let's go. So, we're talking about systems today, man. So today I want to go into what types of systems and what are systems. So each week I'm gonna get on the live and I'm gonna do something new, because I'm starting into this technology thing and moving on into a different phase. And I want to be able to make it entertaining, make it educational, and make it informative. So that way we can grow together, right? So we all want to grow systems and put things together. I know a lot of people that follow me, they follow me in the cleaning company, but they also want to do real estate. They want to do other things. And a lot of times when I'm starting talking to entrepreneurs from the beginning stages, they got so many things in their mind. Like, I'm coaching a couple of people right now, and they got so many things in their mind. They want to do it all at one time. And so systems is amazing, because systems is what allows you to do multiple things at once. So once you have a system in place, like, you know, a car has a system, and it's able to roll the window down, you can drive, radio run, all the different systems. And business and family and all the type of things are built with systems as well. One of the things that I found out about system was when I was in the system. I was one of the first systems I actually found out, because, see, growing up, I didn't know it was a system. I didn't know what was going on. I was coddled or hid away from that part of the of what's going on. And so when I found myself in the system, I was like, man, wait a minute, hold up. This is strategically put together so I would end up in this situation. Now, the music and the situation and all this stuff was strategically put together. And it was an amazing system. It's amazing. Some people fighting the system today, getting out of the system because they was trapped into the system at a young age, and the system won't let them go. So just to show you how big a system is, systematic ways you go to school and go to college, and then you're supposed to get a nice job. That's a system that they put on you to go through. So we want to just talk about how big systems are. And I said I was going to do something new, so I'm going to do it right here. But in the beginning, but I'm gonna do it some more as I keep on going. So I wanted to start bringing things up on the screen. Like, this right here is a system, but I did it and it was in my logo. So I said, nah, that's not it. So then I put it up here, file. Then it took cover me over. But I'm gonna talk behind it right now, because we can see a system in place, right? We can see a process, people, product, structure. We have everything has a system, right? So we see the system of the people on this side. You see the product has a system it goes through. Processes has a system, and then structure, a role alignment. So those are different systems that we have, right? And I got some more slides I'm gonna pull up. I just wanted to get that one out the way, because I was testing with that one. But so we want to talk about the things that that when I looked up the word, let me see, do I have that on here? Boom, there it is. I looked up the word system, and system is a set of principles or procedures according to something, right? And I remember when I started my company, this is the part that I started. When I looked up the system, because I want to say, when I come on here, I want to know some stuff, right? I know my experience, but I want to actually get in and learn some stuff with you. I want us to learn together. Because, man, I say it's mentality, not money. So my thing is we got to learn together, right? So I went in and looked up what a system was. And I realized that my system was faulty from the jump. Now, my system was faulty because it says right here, a set of principles and procedures, right? So sometimes I had people doing things, but I didn't have no principles. I didn't set principles in line for my team to actually do things, right? So I want to touch on that about how big it is for you to actually have systems in place. And the thing is, we want to make sure we have principles. And when I say principles, we want to make sure we have the job description. That's what it is. Job descriptions. I didn't have job descriptions. And so I'm going back and forth now. I'm a little nervous, right? So I'm gonna get into it, but the job description thing really held me down for a while. Because when I'm in the company, when you first start your company, you all the system, everything is you. You got to do it all, right? So where do you have time to actually write down what you need to be done or what you need to do? That what held me out for so long in the beginning. And so now I have time to sit back and put things in place. I want to share them with you. Now, I know that was a rough start. I was looking to hit that extra here, foul, you know what I mean? So I'm playing around though, but I'm gonna get there. As long as you stick with me, 2024, I'm getting in there, man. I know I'm going live. I'm trying to get up my watch time, right? So I'm doing that. I'm learning, and I'm gonna go, man. But here we go. So starting off, when I first started, we're gonna go back to the beginning, right? We're gonna go back to where my system took place. So I got inside of here where I actually started my mindset. All right. So I don't have it on there. So my first thing that I had was a mind map. And that was a system that I created of putting out where I wanted everything to go. So I got in the middle, I have my business here, and then I have a line drawn out, and it's gonna say, hey, I got my cleaning company here. And then through my cleaning company, I'm gonna have a real estate company. Now over through my home business, I'm gonna start doing an online business, and then I'm gonna start doing different things, right? So you wanna map out what you wanna do. That's the first system that I would suggest. It's mapping out your mind, like putting all that you have in your mind on a piece of paper somewhere and getting it outside your mind so you can create these systems in front of you, right? So then you start and you get your revenue going. A lot of times I get in with people and they say, hey man, I want to start a cleaning company, or I want to start a business, but that's not my go all and to all business. That's not what I want, right? That's not all that I want. So you start you a business, but then you want to see how it plays in line with whatever you have. That's the reason why I said start with your system first. Start with your mind map. You get your mind out there, you graph everything that you want done, and then you see how it plays together. Now my cleaning company plays to a bigger system, which was investing in real estate. Now, when I got into my cleaning company, I did not know how to set systems in place. I didn't know who I needed, where I was going. I didn't know how to market. I didn't know nothing. I'm like some of the people that I talk to, just trying to figure this thing out, right? So as I'm trying to figure it out, I'm looking to figure it out, I start to realize that it's principles that governs through all things. So when I was starting my store, when I was in the penitentiary, when I was hustling, or when I was starting my cleaning company, all these principles go along, right? But now as you start to get into real business, you want to make sure you got policies and procedures. See, that's the part that I was missing in the beginning, is the policies and procedures. I was putting people in positions and I was showing them what I wanted them to do, but I didn't have a policy and procedure. And when I was showing you in the beginning, the word systems is of some procedures or policies that work together to make something run. So make something go. So I'm putting a manager here, and I'm putting my inspector here, and I'm putting my team members there, but I had no procedures nowhere. I'm just expecting people to do something. So some people are not growing right now because they haven't taken the time out to put the procedures in place. Procedures are a part of your system. Now I have procedures to where I take deductions. That's another part of the system. I'll talk about deductions a little bit right now since I brought it up. A lot of us have people in the business and we get to wanting to talk about having to do the same thing over and over, having to tell them to do the same thing over and over and over. So I got into deductions, and I got it from a franchise, and I got it from some other different places, as how if they don't do what they're supposed to, since the business is losing money for losing clients, the person who got it or didn't do what they're supposed to do can also lose money as well. That's a part of my system. So when I implemented that procedure into the system, it changed the trajectory of how we grow. Because see, now I'm holding my teammates accountable. Now I don't really like to take the deductions. I just implemented that into the system so they could see it's a part of the system, and then they shaped up. I got people here showing up to meetings early, but they weren't doing it at first before I implemented that procedure. So I want to talk about some of the procedures that I have found out to work. Now, making sure that your inspector or somebody that you have going to do something have a sheet of paper or something electronic to turn in. At first, I was saying, man, did you inspect the building? Yeah, I inspected. And I was getting complaints. I didn't realize that, hey, I needed him to hold him accountable. So inside of the system now, we have him going in, and he has to fill out the paperwork, and he has to send it in electronically, and then the team gets to look at it and make sure that the building was checked properly. Going in to clock in. When I first started, man, I didn't have nobody clocking in. I didn't have a time system. I wanted them to text me or just making sure on good faith that they would show up. I got people showing up 10 minutes before the building was supposed to be done cleaning, trying to hurry up and knock it out. I had people not showing up at all, and me not even knowing when they was to show up, because I didn't have a system in place to have them clocking in and clocking out. And now with 1099s, I don't have them clocking in and clocking out for payment of time, but I do want to make sure that I know they're in the building, because in case they don't show up, that I have someone to fill in, because I don't want to miss a clean, right? So inside of my system, I have things to make sure I don't miss clean. Now, all of this came about from not having it though. So when you first start off, a lot of times we are the system. We start to put things in place. Like I was cleaning the building, doing the inspection, going home and doing the payroll. Payroll is a system now. Now I got a payroll system, and it's very neat. But everything in business is a system, man. And again, like I didn't have it, man. I didn't have the system down. So I want to talk early into the game and see if I can get some comments in here. We got some people talking in here, and see if I can see something as we go make this thing interactive before I go further into. All right, okay. See if we got last week. We had some people commenting, and see if we got some comments so I can follow them. But so systems. Talking about real estate, I know I put it on there about the real estate system. So I didn't realize that a lockbox was part of the system, and I got when I invested, right? So I'm going all the way around a little bit right now, but when I invested, I was showing my property before I had a property manager. Manager is part of the new system. I was showing my property, and I forgot to put a lockbox. So if I didn't have a lockbox, I had to go out there. And since I didn't have my cleaning business system down, and I didn't have the other system in place, then I was running back and forth, missing a lot of opportunities, because I was getting frustrated and I was getting bombarded with too much things to do, because I didn't have a simple lockbox on the door. So fast forward to when I did not have a tenant anymore, and I had a property manager now. I put a lockbox on the door. So she didn't even have to go out there. The lockbox was on the door. The person could go in there, change, and see what the building was like, come out, lock it back, and move on. That was a system. Just one simple mechanism, instrument, whatever you want to call it, was made of the system. So that made my turnovers run much easier. Now, I got a software right now that I work with inside of my cleaning company that made the system better. At first, I didn't have software. And some of the beginning people were like, man, where do I start with my system? How do I get the system going? Well, first thing first is see what you are doing now. See what you need now. See what you're involved in. So you need, if you're in the cleaning company, you need to have a manager. You need to have a owner. You need to have workers. You need to have inspectors. So you put those things together, and then you start to give different people roles. So in my cleaning company, I have my inspector and my manager, the same person. I needed them to be the same person. So the system was, let me see if I can bring that one up. I think I got it. I got that one. Let me see. All right, right there. I had an executive with me. Then I had my management right there in the middle. And then I had my inspectors. And then I had my supervisor. So that's the way it was going, right? And so again, the CEO, I have my manager, then I have my inspector, supervisor right here, and then my workers. See, I wanted to go like this up top, but I couldn't find a good supervisor. So I changed it over, and now I have my inspector doing the supervisor and my manager here. And I want, when I get stuff good to me, it's a fight. Like, I don't want people just to come straight from here up to me. Like, I don't want it to go like that. I have so many other things. I'm doing this and I'm doing that over there. I want it to go through my system, right? So that's the simple system that I've created to run into my cleaning company. Just put me up top and my manager's there. And then also we have another part of it that my manager has admin. So they have admins on the side that works with them, but that's how that goes. But I wanted to just touch on a little bit about how I flow into my system. It's some things that help me get to the next level, and then see if anybody was on here to get a little chat going. Let me see, private chat. So, all right. So here we go again. As I continue to go through these lives, again, we're going to start bringing people on live. I'm going to start having different topics. I'm going to go more deep into what I'm actually doing. But it's my first one. I'm getting used to it. Well, it's my second live. I'm getting used to it. I'm getting this software together so I can go ahead and bring some of the things I want to bring. Because I'm real big on the mindset, man. I'm real big on the mindset. And I think that sometimes you have to see things. It's like I could tell you, but when you see it, it's different. Just like I pulled this up right here on how I set my structure up. Some people need to see that. Now I have a mind map that I was supposed to have brought up in here, but I don't see it. And I don't know why I feel like I'm recording, but I can take my time. Shit, it's my live, can't it? I don't have to feel like I'm rushed, man. Let me be comfortable. Because as long as I'm comfortable, I can give y'all better. Don't worry about who clicking in or who clocking out. Boom, there it is. See, when I get comfortable, I can go ahead and do it. Now, this is the mind map. So I wanted to talk about how this was a system. Now, as you see this, you see that W.A.D.E LLC. This is my home, and this is the things that I wanted to do. So this seems a lot, right? But it goes into how I have wanted my system structured. The reason why people say, man, I'm all over the place. But it's a system, right? It's just all going back to what I'm doing right here in the house. I got my spiritual right there. And I got my journal in the morning. I got my positive affirmation t-shirts that we got going on. I am assiduous and I am assiduous and things like that. We got ideas that's coming up down the way, right? We got getting my kids invested right here. We have franchise. I have my franchise. This was created in 2017, if you see over here, and it was signed. So we have my franchise over here, and I wanted to get at least 500K. Well, this has changed now because it's my own. I got my own company, and then you got my real estate business, right? So my real estate company goes out from my cleaning company, and then it's what a year research. It says 1 year I wanted to invest in real estate, doing research, and I wanted to do 2 rentals in 2 years. So I did do the duplex, and I'm about to do another one. But the thing about it is, and then I have my children over here. What I want to teach them: Black empowerment, social media assistance. I want them to help me in the social media as far as my marketing company. I want to have a financial games. I like to teach them. So this is a system right here. Over creating my real estate business. We want to get a mastermind alliance right here, right? You want to have, I know you can't see, I have a mentor. I have an insurance agent, REA, real estate investment network. I have a repairman that does my repairs. I have a private lender. I have an attorney. So all of these is a system, and part of my system that I bring together. Now, networking is a system, right? I just showed how I built the system to network, and I've got these people strategically on my team, and I'm still in the cleaning business, right? But I clean for some of these people, right? So the thing is, when you have a system and you well thought out and where you're going, you make strategic moves. As I was going through my system of how I wanted everything done, and I know I keep saying system, there's a reason. I want to make sure that everyone understands that they need to check that to make sure that it's running how you want it to run. Check it to make sure that it has everything that you want it to have. Sometimes we get involved in things and we don't have it all. We have it all again up here. We don't have it on the paper. And when I started to write things out, I started to get clearer. And I think that a lot of times we underestimate how important it is to get it from here on paper. How important it is, and that's on my iPad, how important it is to draw it out, to make sure that you can see it in front of your face, so then you can actually put other things together. I think I'm a little off today, honestly, but I think I got my point across as far as the system. I am gonna make these things a little bit more often. I have a mastermind group coming up as well. I'm gonna be doing on the one Tuesday a month. It's gonna be the second Tuesday at about 8 Central Standard. I'm gonna be doing a mastermind, and I'm gonna start it with some people that I'm working with locally. And I'm going to start to build a system or build a following that way. As far as like, I work with like 6 local cleaning companies in my area, and I help market them and I help them grow as far as coaching and working with me on my cleaning company. So I'm going to start a mastermind there, and we're going to build together and start to put this philosophy that I have that has created me getting into real estate, and I'm gonna start implementing it into the people that I'm around first. And the reason why I started to do it that way is because there are the people that's gonna find the holes and find what's going on. Before I put it out there to the masses and have my courses and things like that, I want to bring it in-house and test it on the people that's around me that already believe in me, that I had to push through to actually get on the team, right? So I have about 6 people locally that I help, and we work together. My guy doing windows, I got another guy that does the floors, and we kind of built a team, like a alliance. And then I have a couple of cleaning companies around my area that I'm coaching to grow to 6 figures. So I want to make sure that I got my nucleus together. And again, part of the system, right? You want to get out, but you don't want to get out before it's your time. So a lot of people urge me to do lives and to come on out. And to me right now, this is my second live, and I'm a bit nervous, right? I'm a bit nervous. I want to have my slides up there. I want to make sure that I'm engaging with people. I want to bring people on and hit these buttons that I got right here, because I brought a nice little software that I can hit some buttons and bring people on my live. And I want to make sure that I give people over deliver like I do in my cleaning company. So I'm just going, man. You know, I'm just hitting press record, like they say, and going at it. So since we don't have anybody on the live this time, well, we got people, but we don't have nobody saying anything. I got about 5 people came in, 7 people tops. But again, this is the beginning, man. You know, you got to start somewhere. And I say wishing they ain't doing enough all the time. So if I don't come out and start showing people, hey, it's time to go out and do something, they would say, man, you just playing, right? So 2024 is my real year, really just doing my lives, coming more on social media, putting out what I got, having my ebook going out and all that type of stuff. So I had to start now. What better way to start the new year to start in December, man? Giving myself time to feel. Giving myself time to, man, miss a week if I choose to miss a week, or if I happen to miss a week, or change my days. So I want to go once a week live, and once a month I want to go with my mastermind, and then I have my coaching clients that I'm doing, and I'm keeping people growing inside my city and marketing for other companies with my team, right? Helping them build their brand and stuff like that. So I have a lot going on, and I have structure inside of my company. So and starting every company, I start with a manager. I didn't know that, but my structure and my my system starts with a manager. So my virtual assistants has a manager. Digital marketing company has a manager. Virtual assistants manage the that marketing company, and then we have a property manager that manages the real estate. Now I'm working on my somebody said long overdue. Okay, I see some people chiming in now. That's all I need. That's all I need, a little energy. Don't you start. Whoever that is, I can't see it because they don't put my users on here. That's what I was trying to do at the beginning. I was trying to see who exactly it was, because I have to pull up on my iPad, and so I can see who it was. But hey, whoever said long overdue, I appreciate that. We're gonna chime in. We're gonna get it going. So, but back to what I was saying. So you get you a manager, right? You get your manager first. Now, I always tell people the first thing first, you look for a manager in everybody. I started with my children, so my thing was to create my son to be a manager. Before he was a manager, I had him placed in my mind. That's another thing I teach people as we going through this coaching thing. A lot of times we want to start with the cash flow. And see, I'm going to get away from the system, but it's still a part of the system because I'm going to talk about the system in building a company, right? So you want to start with the cash flow. Everybody want to hit the bottom line. Let's go talk about, I want to get $10,000 a month. But I always like to tell people there's things that's going to hold your business together when the cash flow is not there. I say it's mentality, not money, for a reason. I built my strategic method, my strategic plan. We can pull this up one more time, right? We're going to pull this up one more time to somebody said long overdue. We're going to pull this up one time and show that in 2017, right here, I signed my name to something. I didn't get out to I started my company 6/20/2017. So this is before I even had anything going for myself. I had a system down packed, played, ready to roll, right? So I signed my name to make it an official document. A lot of times we have these things and we don't put a signature on it. Those that know how to sign should be my followers. I know they don't teach kids how to sign right now, but everybody should know how to sign. You sign checks, you sign legal paperwork, you sign for a lot of things. So when you got your mission and your values and everything that you want to have, put your signature down there. Put that John Hancock, as they say. Put it on there, put a date on it. So that way it makes it a official document for your heart, right? That's what I did, and that's why I'm going for it, right? So we got that going, and we got the system in place. So each time you get into a business, you want to get you a manager. Now, before I had it, I had a mindset of putting a manager in place. Now, a lot of times I've been talking to people, and again, I'm getting back to the cash flow, right? They want to go for the cash flow, but they don't understand there's three things that I would say that needs to be addressed before we just focus on the cash flow. And the reason they need to be addressed is because in the system of building a company, in the system of building a legacy, in the system of building your future, you want to make sure that you start with one of the most important things. What is your mission? What is your vision? Now, a lot of times we don't have a mission. We don't have a vision, and I get it. We don't know what we're called for. We don't know what we want to do, and that's fine. But to start to build a correct system in business and in personal life, let's get your mission. See, my mission is to empower the minds of our future generation, and I choose to do this through financial education. That's been on my mission since this right here. This is the reason why we have the franchise at least $500K. Then we got to go to the real estate business, 2 rentals in the 2 years, and then 1 year of research. We're doing 1 year of research. I did the 1 year of research when I got out. See, the system included me doing some education. The system over here says seminars. It says self-educate. It says audio books. It says we study in business, investments, real estate, motivational, self-help, health and fitness, spiritual, musical, because I like music, and parenting, because I love fatherhood, and I want to actually give back. So the system we created here is created prior to having any finances, having anything going. So when you say you want to get the cash flow, I get it. But what's going to hold you when the cash flow is low? Because it's been time that I've been negative in my business, just to being real. Since we live, let's keep it live. It's been time that I've been floating money. Because see, I got a big job here and I got a lot of stuff going on here, and I'm trying to make sure I got bills paid, and I don't understand what I'm doing too, right? And I'm mismanaging because I got that old mentality that when you make quick money, you can spend it fast, right? I haven't learned all the lessons. So don't get it twisted and act like just because I had it mapped out, it went as planned. No, it didn't. But I had it mapped out, so it did go as planned. It always veer back. It always get back on point because I had it planned out, right? I don't even look at this right now. See, it ain't been updated, and I keep bringing it up because I listen to audiobooks, right? Self-education, I listen to audiobooks, and guess what it says? While driving, working, and exercising. So it's at that detail to where the system is already playing inside my subconscious. I had planted it on my subconscious, so I walk like it and I talk like it. So I became that. The system starts with being before we can have it. Be, do, have. Another thing that I thought of that we learned. You got to be it before you can do it, and then you can have it. Some people skip the being and go for just doing it so they can have it, and they mess it all up because you can't just do what people do to get it. You got to be that. Like if you're going to the gym, you got to be that person. You got to eat. You got to, you know what I mean? Wake up early. You got to be that. Go to places that they go before you can just go to the gym and just do those type of things and think you're going to get the body. That's not what we talk about. That's a system, right? But that's not what we're talking about today, right? So We got a system, man. We want to make sure that the system is all in place, man. I hope somebody is getting some milk. All right, what's good, Wade? What's up, fam? Hey, you know what, man? I need to be able to see who these is, man. Who these are, man, for real, cause I just can't. I can't. If I can't talk to my people and they saying what's up, Wade. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. I see who that is. All right. Okay, I got it. Figured it out. You know what I mean? It took, hey, somebody said, what's up, Wade? I had to figure it out. So, thank you there. Thank you. What up, my Christian? I see you there, man. How you doing? But we're talking about systems right now, man. I'm breaking down the system and how a lot of times people just don't have the system of building a company in place, man. They don't have a system in place. So we start with the mission, those that might know. Then you go to team, right? So we got a team next. And then I hear people tell me right now when I'm coaching and I'm talking to them, they say this: I don't have a team. Yes, you do. The team starts in your mind, right? So I read a book called Think and Grow Rich. And every night, he said he had a plan, a board of advisors. And his advisor was like Dale Carnegie and some of the big millionaires back in his day. But what I did was I was on my bunk and I thought about it. I said, man, you know what? I can have some advisors. So I had Martin Luther King, I had Malcolm X, I had T.D. Jakes, I had all of those. Yeah, Mike, they was in my cell, in my mind. And when I had an issue that I thought I needed to go with, I thought about what they would tell me, right? I thought about what they would say. And so I took that same philosophy and I bring it into business and I say, when you got a team, put your teammates in place. Put your teammates in place mentally first before you even go out and get them. Put them in place mentally. Now, I don't know if I'm going to keep having this. I'm going to watch my live back because I'm going to see if I keep this backdrop. Because if I keep moving in my hands and I'm going to talk on my hands and it seems like it might not be looking good. So again, we in the beginning stages of this. So dude, I'm making my mistakes so I can be great. You feel me? So don't judge me. Don't judge me. You watch my live now, you don't judge me because you go back and look at everybody live in the beginning. You see they some of y'all ready to go live but scared to hit record, right? So don't judge me. I'm getting live because my backdrop. I don't have my green screen together and I got my lights, but my background is not together. So some people ain't going live but don't do no content because they background. I was there. I didn't like my background, man. I wanted to fix it. But anyway, so where we at? We got your team together, right? And then the next thing, you want to get your leadership skills, right? So in the system of building a business, you want to have your mission, your team, and leadership skills that you need. Those are the first three things that I work on with my team, with people that we're coaching. Because the thing is, you can find many people teach you how to clean. You can find many people, if you cutting grass, you can find people to show you how to cut grass. But first of all, we need to figure out why we're doing it. Let's figure out why. Let you sit down and let's get the mentality of what's going on. See, what I realized by talking to many entrepreneurs, they've fitting their life into their business, not their business into their life. So they feel like they are being bombarded. See, I wake up every day in an amazing state of mind because my business fed into my life. See, my life mission was to empower the minds of our future generation. And I said I choose to do it through financial education. So my business ascent starts here and take people up. I need business owners to come into my business. I need to show y'all how to manage your finances and how to level this thing up so we can then invest in real estate. So every day I'm on my journey. But see, my business is a part of my life. So when I pass my business down to my manager and have my managers running the company, that is because I need to be able to encourage and invest my time into empowering others so we can take it to real estate. Power the minds of our future generation. That's my mission. And so I choose financial education. I'm a numbers guy. I love the numbers. So inside of me having my mission, this is all still with the system, right? Because first of all, I wanted to make some money, but I had to have a mission first. See, a lot of times we don't have people that's going to follow us on our journey because we're not making any money. But if you have a strong mission, you got people donating for strong mission. They'll donate time. They donate finances. My cousin, right? He had a heart issue. He's no longer with us. He had a heart issue, and St. Jude helped him out, right? I brought that for a reason. My auntie, she donated to St. Jude all the time because they had a mission, right? Their mission was to help certain people, and they went out and they helped their mission. You have some nonprofits get donated to all the time, and people's like, man, I can't find no work. Well, for me, I had people following me along a mission. Yeah, they enter the cleaning company, but a lot of people in the cleaning company don't want to clean. They helping me clean for the mission. They want to build a cleaning company because they following the mission. They with me leading them to follow the mission. They believe in the mission because they see me investing in real estate. And I'm like, oh yeah, he on his mission, right? So they come in and I can sub them out buildings. I got them finding employees and showing them what I did because of the mission, right? So that's a part of the system. So you're building your company, you're starting with your mission, you go into your leadership, your mission, your team, and your leadership skills. And that's the first three parts of the building the system. Building the system. The first three steps with building your business in the system. Mission, teammates that you think. Now put them in your mind. Get whoever you want to get. Now when I'm coaching people, I tell them get your cousin or whoever you think gonna be there. Even if they don't be there when it's time, you got somebody to place there. Pretty soon you got people that got 5 or 6 teammates. Oh yeah, man. I remember girl. If I get myself together, she'll be a part of it. And now you start your leadership skill. Then you get your cash flow. Talked about your communication, your system, your legal project, your legal structure, it's a whole system. But anyway, did I stay on? I stayed on about 30-something minutes today. We not live this time. We're not live this time. We are little low key this time. So we're gonna probably jump off a little early. But I hope I got some people on my YouTube. I see people jumping in my Facebook group, and I need to run up these YouTube hours. That's what I need to do so I can go ahead and monetize and come on with this content. But by the time I get them hours, I'm going to have this thing already down packed, and I'm going to know exactly what I'm doing, and I'm going to be strategic. I'm going to see, what I did was, man, I try to go by some notes, man. Every time I go by an outline, I feel scripted and it doesn't come off natural to me. But I do know that having an outline is going to be better for the future. So y'all got to bear with me in the beginning, learning how to just not talk and come from an outline and learning how to put that together. So that's a part of the system. The system is, hey, get you an outline so that way you can put it out. So that way you hit the stage or wherever you're going, you know exactly how to do it. I want to be able to, be a more professional speaker, not just to speak off the top of the head. Anybody can do that. But when you have research, and that's where the first start of the research comes from. So y'all that would see right here, man, when I get the research, oh yeah, I'm starting. So don't despise small beginners now. Don't despise small beginners. Oh yeah, don't despise small beginners. I'm starting to do my research, and I'm gonna start putting my papers together and starting to outline it and make sure that we got this thing the way we got this thing going, right? But let me see what else we got going on. Now I guess people on YouTube. Let's see. Let me see my YouTube. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. All right. Did it pop up on YouTube? That's what I want to know. That's why it didn't pop up on YouTube. Hey, I know. Hey, I'm learning. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. But all right. So what I'm gonna do is, man, I'm gonna sit on here for a couple more minutes just to see how this thing go, and I'm gonna find me a time to come out so that way I know I could be consistent with it. Sunday night I came out, and last time it was really good turnout. And so I didn't come out on the next Sunday, and people saying, hey man, I need you to come consistent. So I know when I'm coming. So until I show that I'm serious, the team people ain't gonna show they serious with me. And I like it that way, man. I like it that way. I gotta show up, man. People hold you accountable online, man. A lot of times people want people to show up before they show up. That's another thing that I've been seeing. People want people to just show up to the live. They want people just to have these grand lives, and you're not ready to show up for yourself. Once you know that you want to do something, man, you're gonna show up regardless. You're gonna get that vigor going, and then you're gonna get that thing going. Maybe it's my backdrop. Let me see again. I'm finna learn. See if I take this off. Let me go on and close up out of here, man. Let me close out this live stream. Now I'm just playing around. I got 2 people on here. 2 people. And some text messages coming in. Okay. Next live, I'm gonna talk more about before I could actually structure, like I wanted to show how the systems break down. So next live, I'm gonna structure more on where we're going as far as structuring a company or something. Have more outline. But now I'm just wasting time, right? And I don't like wasting time. I can start learning something. I can start learning on my software, start to put some things together for some of my clients. But I wanted to start to get out here. Let me see. I got some music, background music. We got background music. Background. Okay. All right. I'm on live playing around, man. I might not post this, man. I'm just out here playing around on this live. I wanted to see exactly what's going on, and I'll be back next week. I'm gonna make sure it's a consistent thing, man, because I've been playing with people. People been telling me they want to see my live, and I'm not consistent, and I'm messing up my own people, man. I'm shooting myself. But I wanted to make sure I had. Supposed to be in the back office, Bow, it can grow rich. Bow. Okay. I'm cool. I'm up out of here, man. Look, just to show y'all, man, I'm gonna come with some heat when I get it all together, man. I just have to make sure I get another live together, man. Thank you for tuning in. Wish you ain't doing enough. I don't know if I'm gonna take this backdrop, this virtual background now. Let me know. Take it out. That might be what I need. Make it look better. They got that darn stuff in the background. Let's see. I seen somebody. Wait a minute, I seen somebody in this living room the other day. Okay, that's what they was. But see, they must see that. I might have to see why I'm making that little move when I move. We're gonna get it together though. Maybe if hey, I got 3 people showing in. What's up? I'm playing around right now. Oh, somebody said something. I said have a good night. Oh my God, I said have a good night. Have a good night, bro. I'm playing around. My bad. I didn't know nobody was on here. Good Jim. I'm out here playing around. Nah, but I'm playing around, y'all. I done had my live, and now I'm playing around to see what I can do with my software. I'm sorry, but but anyway, so my guy said have a good night. Boom. Have a good night, Wade. Good Jim's. I appreciate that, fam. Long overdue. I appreciate that. I should have been on live a long time ago. That's what they keep telling me. But the thing is, I needed to come when I was ready. I needed to have some things going inside my business, right? So let me see. I'm still playing around. And like I said, I want to learn this thing. I don't want y'all to. Hold up. Get that thing off the screen, man. Man, I'm gone, man. Let me get off of here. But let me see what my last guy said. Let me see if I have one more. What's good, Wade? I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I had some people on here chiming in. Though. Don't think my live was just dry. Don't think it was just dry. We had some people chiming in. I just didn't know how I was working it. I didn't know how to put it on there. I got it now. But guess what? I pushed play, and I made it happen. So long overdue. Again, somebody told me long overdue. I should have been on here a long time ago. What's good, Wade? What's good, my fam? And have a good night. All right, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate the gems. I mean, I was just out here just talking. Now my mouth is dry, and it's time for me to go. I need to learn a little bit more. I'm gonna come back live, man, and y'all stay tuned. All of y'all that watch this, stay tuned. Oh, wait a minute, hold up. That was good. Got me thinking what I could do better. Okay, who was that? All right, my guy. Okay, what can you do better? This was good. Got me thinking what I could do better. Okay, so we talking about systems, right? What part of the system? What part of the system did you got going on? Like, what industry are you in? You're in a cleaning company, right? So if you're in a cleaning company and you want to get your systems better, do you have admin? Like, is that something you have? Do you have a manager yet? Or are you talking about on policies and procedures? Because policies and procedures, if you're a one-man band, and policies and procedures for yourself, you don't feel like you got to write them down. But that's when I really should have gotten my policies and procedures, because what I do in the company, I should have wrote them down. But man, who's going to do that? It's just me, right? So that's where you have coaches and you have other people to help you out. So that way they could do that for you and you can talk it out. Matter of fact, they can ask you questions. You can think about it and write it down at that time. Because sometimes when you listen to things, you can actually pull out your pen and paper. That could be your study time, right? So you pull them out, you study it, you write things down, and you start implementing, and then you have it. So when you want to hire somebody, then you have it already in place. Because I'm going to tell you something. Right now, inside of my marketing company, I am learning that if the system is not down, it's not going to work right. I have so many people that's doing different things. I got a person that's doing my live. I got a person that's doing my group. I got a person that's doing this. A person that's running my email. A person that's handling the clients. A person that's handling people on WhatsApp. You know what I mean? So you got to make sure you have the process. So I got a person that's sending emails. So I'm automating all of that right now. A person that's sending the emails, because when I do my coaching calls, I want to make sure I give them a summary, right? So I want to make sure I give them the summary and make sure that they have that. So now I have systems in place and I have softwares in place, and I'm teaching them software, teaching them how to use it. And now it's just amazing, man. What this is, man. Let me see what's going on. Honestly, I know I need systems, but I don't have the workload to bring managers and inspectors. Well, you have the mindset to bring out managers and inspectors. Put people in your mind there, and then you start to strategize to get your system, right? The workload is going to come once you put the people around, right? So first of all, get in your mind, write it down. Don't wait for the people to show up and the workload to show up to get in your mind the type of people you put there. Then what you do is you get the workload and you start to train somebody on with your workload you got now. So whoever you're going with on the building right now is your team. That's a part of your system right there. So whoever you're going with right now, unless you clean them all by yourself, and if you got your mom coming with you, your sister, your girlfriend, your husband, or whoever, that's part of your system right there. That's your system, right? So now you start to build on that. So don't actually think that you don't have the workload. If you got one person going with you, if it's your child, I had a sister with my son. Right? So don't shortchange what you got going on. You want to ride that wave into the next level, right? You don't want to, I don't have the workload. That's the halt, right? You halting where you're going. You halting your success. Now let's flip it around. Yeah, I got a system in place. Like, I got some people to put in the system. Like me and my mom, or me and my son, me and my spouse, are we working together? And then she go behind and check. So I need her to check. And when we go into the building, we go around to the right, or we go around to the left. We do the kitchens last, right? Or we do the upstairs first because we want to bring all the dust down. You make sure, you know what I mean? You start to put your system together. Don't shortchange yourself, man. You got a system. You definitely got the time to put your system together, right? Well, I have systems for the workload I have now. Well, I have systems. Okay, cool. Well, I got you then. We got systems. So that now we got going on. But no inspector or manager as of yet. Are you the only person that's working? So if you're the only person that's working, then you are the inspector. A lot of times in the beginning, we got to wear a lot of hats. Now, how do you inspect? What do you inspect, right? So if you are the inspector and you don't have a manager, what do you inspect? Because when you get an inspector, they need to know what does you inspect. I'm telling you, I messed it up. I went in there and I said, hey, look at this. I want you to see that. Look behind you. See behind the couch over there? Get behind the couch, look over there, get the hot dust and make sure you get horizontal ledges. You know what I mean? And I'm telling them all of this, but I had no process down. And it took me a minute, man. It took me a minute. Now, this is hindsight 2020, right? So now I'm going back in. I'm like, man, I got time to do it now, right? But as I look back, if I had made time to do it instead of doing some of the other things that I was doing, I would have been further faster, if that makes sense. But I'm cool with the route I took. But now I know what I know about having processes and procedures that I would have made when I first hired my first person, which was my son, or my brother, and them right there would have had proper policies and procedures down. A lot of the things that I went through along the way, I wouldn't have went through, but I went through them because I knew I had to learn them, that I needed policies and procedures. Right? You see how it goes? That makes sense? So I'm here to tell you to get your system down, right? But then you got to go through not having a system to realize why you need a system. That's crazy, right? But that's entrepreneurship. And that's just all I can tell you, because I knew to put a system, I knew I needed to write this stuff down, and I knew it needed to have it, but it was just me and my family, right? I didn't have time. I was doing payroll. I wanted to chill and watch a movie because people said, man, you need to take some time off. You work too much, you know, and you feel guilty because you got people that you got to chill with sometimes. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's what I went through, man. That's what I went through. So I appreciate you chiming in, man. Each week, I'm telling you, I'm going to come up. I'm going to announce it in my group. I'm going to put it out, and then I'm going to come up once a week to do a live. And we're going to grow this thing, man. We're going to grow this thing together. I got 4 on here now. In fact, you don't want to go. Okay, there we go. Keep on chiming in, baby. You keep it long. I'm going to stay as long as you chime. All right, I have people who work within my business. Okay, I am the manager and inspector right now. Boom. All right, let's go. I'm a manager and inspector right now. But I definitely get what you're saying. Yes, sir. You are the manager and inspector. And that's exactly what I am. So how you position yourself now is to do this. So when I was doing that, right, I got people working in the business and I got to go behind them. Now, I wanted to have people to inspect their own building, right? Now, that was a part of my first system, man. You clean your building and inspect. But that part didn't work. Because guess what? Because they ready to go after they get to clean. But I'm going to tell you what they will. They will inspect after somebody else. Because what I found out is people like to tell other people that they ain't doing the job better than them. Because we got workers, right? You got people that work for you. Now, I don't mean no disrespect, but I'm talking about the worker mentality, right? We're talking about mentality, not money, right? So the mentality of a worker is that they want to be the best. When you got good workers, they want to be the best. So if they want to be the best and they go check behind somebody else, oh, they missed this, I don't miss this type of stuff. But what that did do for my company, it had some of my workers learn from checking other people, and it made me pay a little bit more money though, but I didn't have to go check them, right? But I had to get a dedicated inspector, and I had to set up the times and stuff because that's the only way to actually work the best. Because the people that I was having to clean and go and do an inspection got tired, so it didn't really, it kind of threw it off. But let me see. I am working on that mentality right now. All right, fam, mentality. I like it. Man, I appreciate you chiming in, man. You stay tuned and stayed the whole way. Man, we talk, man. We can get a discovery call, man. Let's get a call, man. Send me your email and let's get together. Since you stayed on the whole time and you active, let's see what we can do, man. See if I can infuse some into your life some type of way on the discovery call, man. If that's something you'd like, man, message me and email or whatever in my messenger, and then I set up a discovery call. We spend 30 minutes talking back and forth on your business, where you are, and that's what I'm talking about, fam. Let's do it. See, that's what I'm saying. Let's do it. You tune in the live, man. It's time to go live, man. I like to give back, and so since you doing that, let's set it up. So again, send me in my messenger your best business coach. Okay. Who is this? Wait a minute. Hold up. Okay. I knew it was someone. They said coaching. Okay, cool. So you like that though. You like it. So you like the mentality, right? You like the mindset part. You like the finance part. So I'm gonna get on here and talk about what I'm actually coaching them through. As soon as we get into it, how I'm coaching on the mindset of setting up the finances too, and how to get your profit first mentality going, and how to get to the we're gonna get to that. So definitely, man. I'm Christian. I'm doing it slow right now, man. I'm doing it slow. That's my guy from Tennessee, man. My guy from Tennessee checking in. find out that a lot of people around Tennessee and Nashville checked in with me, man, as they start to see me coming out. I got a guy, another one of my guys in Murfreesboro. He's about 45 minutes away. He see me online and he tapped in. I have another guy that was in Gallatin that tapped in every now and then. And Antioch, I got a guy that was in Antioch. We worked out a little bit. Smyrna, had a guy that was in Smyrna. And that's all on social media, man. It's all social media, posting on my personal page, posting in the group, and then having my own group now, you know. So it's working for me. It's working for me. But again, I appreciate everybody that come in and chimed in for this. Let me see what they say. I'll send it over now. I appreciate the game and the knowledge. Dude, it's going. It's just starting, fam. It's just starting. We finna wade through some stuff, man. I say wade. You know, they say wade through the waters. And I'm like, you know, everybody got their waders and stuff like that. But I ain't no waiters. You say they say you wait on the Lord. You renew your strength. And then they say wait like you holding something. So you know how a waiter is. You take it. You running back and forth. You serving the Lord. That's what they say. But I ain't even get on that lesson right there. I know people hear that wait on the Lord and they be like, man, I'm waiting on the Lord. I'm waiting on the Lord. That's not the wait they talking about, fam. They talking about waiting, like holding and taking, waiting on the Lord. And they renew your strength because you don't get tired and keep going. That's like my passion. Man, I'm talking about sisters, but now I'm going on spiritual because I got to touch it now. That's like my passion, right? I feel like I'm waiting on the Lord, like I'm doing his work. So I come with vigor. I come in with a lot of different passion, like momentum, like empowerment. Like it's a lot of time. People tell me they love the passion that I put into it, right? And so that's come from waiting on the Lord, right? You renew your strength. Make you mount up with wings like eagle and run and not get weary and walk and not faint. Don't worry about it. But that's what he said. That's what he said, though. So I know I go rambling too, man, but just know that y'all get a lot of stuff from me, man. I hit you from A, B, C, then go to D, E, F, and then go back to Z and Y. But we still talk about the alphabet. You gotta hover over, man. I take y'all around the store, but I still tie it in and how systems come together, right? This whole message was about systems, and systems is in coaching. Systems is in anything that you do. And as I do, and my guy said, best business coach, I appreciate that. As I do in that, I break down the system of building a business, and I start with finances because I love the numbers. Numbers is my thing. But then I back you up. I back you up a little bit and realize that the finances is to bring you in. Everybody want to start a business to make money. You make $20,000 a month. People are like, oh man, how you do that? I can make $60,000 a month. Oh man, how you do that? All right, cool. That's the same thing they did when you had a job. It's $20 an hour. Oh man, where is that? They got 22 over here. Oh man, where is that? Wait, 23. Oh, 23? You mean I just make 22 and they make 23? I'm going over there. That's the same mentality, right? People take that same mentality into creating business. They're like, man, I can make money doing that. I can make money doing that. I can make money. Man, you can make money doing anything you put your mind to. Money is an idea. Money is an idea. When you create, money was an idea. Matter of fact, the person that created money had an idea because they did not want to use bartering. It started with the bartering service, right? Because I studied the money, right? It started with the bartering service. You need some corn, I need some ham. Or you need some corn, I need some stuff. You know what I mean? And we got a barter. Instead of us having a barter, we need to find a common exchange. So then they had to measure the money. They put the nickels and they started shaving the quarters and stuff. They started stealing. And then they had to stop doing that. You know what I mean? So money been a long way, but money was an idea, man. It was an idea. So when people say, man, look, they got money over here and I can make money doing that. What does it tie into your system? I mean, how does it correlate with your mission? You got people that's like, where did he go? Which way did he go? Which way did... Dude, everything should tie into your mission. I know we weren't talking about mission. We're talking about a system, and systems are built in your foundation first. We got to create the structure. We start off with your cleaning company. Your cleaning company is where you are now. That's the first thing that most people see, right? We go into your lawn care service. We go into your who else we work with? We go into your marketing company. I got my marketing guy. We go into your real estate investment company. I got a real estate guy. I'm another guy that does that I work with that does he's a realtor, right? We go into that company, right? So we go into that, right? But when I talk to them, they have a mission into that, right? So why did he go into the real estate investment company? Why did you start to be a realtor? Why did you have that body contouring business, right? Why did you start that cleaning? Was because you said W.A.D.E had a cleaning company that was doing pretty good? you got that mission involved, you put your team behind the mission, and then you start displaying your leadership skills. That's the first 3 steps of my system. And it's been working. But my guy said the best business coach ever. You said I kept it up. Hey, I like that. Man, that's whatever. We got 5 people on here right now. We still got some people on the talk. We got some things to go on. Ask me a question, I'm ready to answer. Let me change my background. Y'all still on here. We got people out here, man. Let me change my background, show y'all some love. Let me see. We got some people out still want to talk. Let's see. Let me see if I can change my background. Virtual background. Boom. Let's go cleaning then. Y'all want to go to cleaning? Let's talk a little bit about cleaning. Let's go with the cleaning company. Let's go with the cleaning. We got the cleaning background. Okay, now here's send it. Nobody wants to talk? All right. I'm playing with my background right now, y'all. So the 6 people that's on here, thank y'all for joining. We talked about mastering your systems. I have talked about a simple lockbox is one of the systems that I put inside of my real estate investment part because I was going back and forth. No, we're not going to do cleaning. See, people clicked off when I clicked my cleaning. No, man. See, y'all like me. Y'all know I clean, but y'all don't want me to stay on the cleaning. I try to tell y'all got somebody for the cleaning, man. We got somebody for the cleaning. My guy, he's tough. Boom, we're going to put it all together and see how everything runs together, how to make multiple streams work from the cleaning company. That's what I like to do. I like to set the structure and the strategy together and see why we have what we have. Why do we start on that's terrible. That's bad, ain't it? No. Again, we learned it. Y'all virtual background. That black is gonna be loud. Boom. And then we're gonna get some more light. So I think it's light right here. Put that light down now. Maybe the lights. We're gonna figure it out. But no. All right, I've been on here for an hour, and I appreciate those that chimed in and talked to me, man. My guy said he'll send it over. I appreciate the game. Yeah, look forward to a discovery call with you, man, and we can see where you're at. Every time I do a live, I tend to do something different, man. And this time, I wanted to bring this up, so I brought this up for y'all and show you how we will. Let me get this other thing off. Boom. No, that's not it. Okay, hold up. I'm learning. Don't. Lost the comment. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. See, I'm learning. Hold up. Wait a minute. Let's go back. Somebody said let's talk about the cleaning. All right, take that off. All right, hold up. My bad, fam. I'm learning. Y'all don't laugh. Oh, y'all can't laugh at me. I like to have fun laughing, man. Nah, but okay, I'm back. Let's go back. I said, okay, hold up. Wait a minute. Okay. Best business coach. We're gonna start from here, right? We gotta. All right. Then we got my guy said he'll send it over. Appreciate the game. All right, send it over to me. Then I said I want to talk about cleaning, right? So let's go back. Let's get my banner back. So we're gonna do this already. Boom. Nope. Y'all see me working, don't you? I know y'all see me working. Y'all see me later on down in life. Just know that I gave it my all, right? You just know, hey man, he working. Learn it on the spot. Some of y'all want to learn on the spot. Some of y'all want to have it already figured out. You want to have it already figured out. You want to know. You want to sit out there and get it already. I practice a lot from behind the scenes, and still when I come out, I still gotta learn. Right? Let's talk about cleaning. All right. Let's talk about cleaning. All right. There goes the cleaning business right there. Send cleaning solution. All right. Let's talk about cleaning. Right. All right. So we got in the banner. Let me go back to comments. All right. I started the cleaning company because I wanted freedom. All right, so I started my cleaning company for different reasons, right? So when I go in and I talk to people about their mission, I want to make sure that the mission that you have in your life, your cleaning company fits in, or your business fits in. It doesn't have you looking to fit in your cleaning company's mission, right? So if you started in your cleaning company because you wanted freedom from what? What would you freeing yourself from? Are you freeing yourself from the mental slavery? Are you freeing yourself from 9 to 5? Are you freeing yourself from having to answer somebody? Freedom is a lot. My first one of my values how I structure a lot of things that I do is freedom, family, finances, and fatherhood. We'll talk about that maybe next time, but freedom, family, finances, and fatherhood. And the first thing is freedom, right? And the freedom for me is freeing your dome, freeing the dome, freeing the top, freeing the dome, freeing your mind, freeing yourself from being dumb, freeing yourself from being bonded, freeing yourself from the rat race. So when you say freedom, you started your cleaning company for freedom. What does that actually mean? So we need to delve into a little bit deeper on what does that mean and see how your mission that you have, your cleaning company jumps in there, right? How does your cleaning company jump into your mission, right? Freedom from what? So you got a mission right now, and then what will you do with that mission? All right, so let's go. Here we go. Now we back. All right, so financial freedom, my time back, being my own boss, helping others, being able to make systems so that I can do more with my time. Okay, so inside of that, you started a cleaning company for freedom. All right, it says financial freedom, my time back, being my own boss, helping others, being able to make systems to do more with my time. So you started a cleaning company to get time, right? Time to do what? What is it that you want to do? That would be the next question. Yeah, we could talk about how to build your cleaning company and do all of that, right? But we gotta go back a little bit. We gotta get to the seeds, to what's going on, what's driving you to start that cleaning company. You started for freedom, yes. To do more time. The time to do what? To sit back and do nothing? Because if you're an entrepreneur, let's keep it real. If you're an entrepreneur and you started your cleaning company to get your time, to do more time, you're going to start something else. What else you going to do? You're going to need to do rapping. You're going to be traveling. You're going to do something else. What else is it? All right? So what is the cleaning company a vehicle for? You said financial freedom. Financial freedom, are you the type of person that wants to build your cleaning company up to 10 million and retire off the cleaning company? Or are you looking to use that cleaning company as leverage to invest in other investments? Or are you the type of person, do you want t-shirts and socks and pants and all type of stuff that everybody want to order? You know, what I say, what's it called? Apparel. That's what my son wants to do. He want to do clothing. Or, you know, what is it that you want to do? You know, so as you start creating your system, what is it that you want to do to get time? What to do more? You can have more time, right? What is it? So I can do more with my time. That's what it says. So I would ask that. And I know you didn't get the answer that you probably wanted, but you have to think, right? We're about mentality, not money, right? First off, financial freedom. If all you're looking to get money, then hey, we're on the wrong page. Because what's going to keep you when the money's not there? All right? What's going to keep you when the money don't come in? Because it's times that the money don't come in when it's supposed to. I hate to tell you, the time come in that the money don't come in, that's time you're going to lose some money too. I talk a lot of time about I lost $12,500 on a deal. It caused me to go more on those type of deals. But what do you want to do, man? What do you want to do? So I could go ahead and just answer my question. I know you might not know right now. So let's talk about the cleaning. You started for freedom, right? And you said you started financial freedom to get your time back to be your own boss. That's what typically most people say. They want it. That's that most people say they want their own be their own boss. But I'm gonna tell you right now, that's a fallacy. That is not the truth. Because as you discover in the cleaning business that you realize that you are not your own boss, you have a lot of bosses, meaning a lot of clients. And when they say you did something wrong, you got to handle it. Then you have employees or 1099 workers or whatever you have. Then they need their checks, and then they don't have this, and they don't have that, and they need this, and they need you to go pick this up. They need supplies here. So being your own boss is not really the truth. Although I get what you're saying, but I got a lot of bosses. They tell me to do everything all the time, right? It's my company. Yeah, I get it. I am my own boss, and but I want to say that being your own boss, I don't know. That's maybe your reason again. But then you have a lot of people that you have to deal with, right? You got a lot of people that you have to deal with. You got to put systems together in place to deal with those people. And if you don't have those people into the system, then you being a boss gets to be a drudgery. It gets to be, now it's cumbersome. It's burdensome. You got to tell people to do the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over. And so Okay, so, hey, man, I'm getting chimed in. I like this though. Let's go. So that's what I was saying. So that would be one of the things that I see. A lot of people say that, and I don't see that to being the thing, right? So let's go. There's nothing worse than waiting on money, man. For real, man. I can tell you, man. I'm waiting on money right now. Waiting on some bread. I mean, right now. I'm talking right now. Hey, that's Big Boogie, man. But I'm talking right now. Waiting on some money right now. And it's crazy too, man, because what happened was we in an upholstery structure, one of the biggest buildings I've had. And a lot of times we gotta learn, right? You gotta learn a lot along the way. And you gotta gauge. When you get to these big contracts, a lot of times people say, man, I want to make these $50,000 contracts and $100,000 contracts. I'm gonna knock them out. Because when you knock them out, you gotta make sure that people can pay. Because see, a lot of times in these type of things, you're dealing with a general contractor. The general contractor has other people, right? And so they have a timeline and they need something done. Now the general contractor is getting paid. It's not the person that's paying. He's the person that's working. He's a worker too, right? So the general contractor is telling you, the cleaning company, that you need this done by this date. But the person that's paying, and if you're getting it subcontracted or if you're doing it yourself, maybe somebody did. So the general contractor could be saying, hey, we need this done, but the person that's paying is not is not okaying the payments yet. So now you got your team knocking it out because you want to be, you know what I mean, show them that you doing your thing because you knock it out, and now your money getting slowed up. Well, let's talk about my issues then. Don't talk about yours. Let's talk about mine. So this is what's going on in my life right now. So I like to be transparent, right? Because one thing for certain, two things for sure, I learned along the way. And a lot of times I learned to slow down. So I'm going to give them my best, but not give them my best. So I'm going to give them my best on the clean, but I'm going to slow it down because I brought in teams. I brought in 5 teams to knock them out. They said, man, we had some Mexicans doing it in the first. They had number 2 people. No disrespect. They said they had 2 to 4 people at the tops. They said, you must have a team. I said, man, I got people around me that follow me. They mess with me. I got 5 teams of 2 people out there, and they knocked out so many buildings that they was like, man, hold up, slow it down. Not the person that was telling me to do the work. No. The person that was paying me to do the work. Slow it down. Wait a minute. Hold up. We're not used to them. $9,000 a weekend. Man, he wanted me to knock down 2 things, and I knocked them down. I had 5 people come in. Y'all knock this down. I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna pay y'all. And we can talk about pay structure and everything, where I got the people. That's another video. But I just want to say, man, what you gonna do? What's the mission, right? What's the mission when the finance is not there? I'm my own boss, but guess what I got to do? Run around and make sure that everybody else get paid. I get paid last. I did a job that's on the net 30, and I got the money from the people on the net 30, and I got to pay the people that work today. Come on. So the money from the net 30, the next net 30 don't come for 30 more days, and I got to pay the people that work tomorrow next week. So I don't understand if I'm my own boss, so I'm running around to pay these people. I didn't figure that out yet. But I know it's going to come in the end. That's why the entrepreneur wait to get paid last, because they get paid greater. They got so much going on that you just keep adding it up. And when it come in, it come in. That's how my motto is being. And that's how it just come in. And then you be like, won't you do it? That's what you say, won't you do it? Because you had it set up and it ain't been coming in. And then you just get a ching-ching and you won't you do it. And you start to... All right. But let me get on. Let me see what else. What is worse than waiting on money? We talked about that. I can elaborate, but it's too much to type. Okay, well, that's what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a discussion. Is that the same guy? Yeah. We're gonna do a discovery call, right? And as I continue to add one extra thing, so this week, y'all, last week I added my background, right? Last time I did a thing. Every week I'm gonna add something new to my live. So next week, y'all will see me doing something else new. This week I added this right here. Bow. Being able to, you know what I mean? Being able to pull that up on the screen to show, what's going on. Now I need to be able, that's this week. Last week it was just putting my backdrop, just making sure I have a backdrop. Well, it wasn't last week, it was 2 weeks ago. Now next week, I'm gonna work on something else. And then one of these weekends, I'm gonna work on bringing somebody on stage. And we're gonna be talking together. We're just gonna talk about business. So when you answer this right here, you can elaborate. One of these things I want to bring you up, man. I gotta see who is going to be able to go live or who's scared to go live. Now, again, my clientele ain't big. I don't have 100 or 200 people watching right now. I do have a bunch of people on my my YouTube, but that's on the after. They probably won't watch it while we're doing live. So if you don't have to be scared, you can come on when you're ready to talk business. But I'm not doing it right now. It'll probably be sometime next year. I want to get a little bit better with the switching of these and being able to use my windows together. Working the system, being able to pull one person off, like I can hide myself and put myself back on stage. I want to be able to use that. Figure the system out. All right. So, do we got anything else? You said you can elaborate, and we were talking about helping others. What you want to do as far as getting out of business, but it's too much to type. So, do you want to? Let's see. As far as we just talk, man. Let's talk, because I don't want to try to get you to pull it out right now. I want you to think about it. I want you to think about what you want to do, what you do with your time. Once you get your systems in place, what then? What's next? Because if you know, then that's where we will set up as we grow your company. We want to set it up for where you want to go, not from just where you are, because that helps you do different things. So when I first started my business, right, I wanted to go into real estate. Any information, any interview, podcast, or whatever you see me on, you're gonna see my whole thing was real estate. My goal was never to have a cleaning company just to be 750, right? I do have that now, and it became along the way, because then I laid the foundation to get into real estate. I laid the foundation that I needed to get into real estate, because that was the goal. So now I have this step, and this step, and it's running seamlessly through the funnel. I call it the W.A.D.E money funnel. But we'll get to it, man. Wish it ain't doing enough. It's all in there. W.A.D.E money funnel, and it goes from cleaning to real estate in a matter of years. And so what we're doing is we take it from cleaning, implementing a company that can run as the hub inside of your cleaning company. And then you can focus more time on real estate or your other investments that you want. Some people might want to learn stocks. They want to learn crypto. You know what I mean? But once you got that system in place and you got these people in position, I show you how to put your people in position, how to get the system churning, right? Once you have that, then now you want to be able to focus on the real estate part. And so I'm more on the whole structure. I know people say, what's your niche? My niche is people that want to go from cleaning to real estate in a matter of years. My niche is people that want to go from service business to real estate in a matter of years. My niche is anybody that got a business that want to go invest in real estate in a matter of years. That's my niche. And if you want to invest in real estate and you want this thing, then we on the same thing. Because guess what? You got your business, your LLC started. You start to build up your business credit. This is another part of the system. Build your business credit up. And so now you're building up business credit, but you got your personal credit working too, right? Now your personal credit working, and you can invest in your personal credit. Then you can switch it over to your business. And then as you're building up business credit, then you can start to leverage more capital so you can get more investment. Now, I haven't got to that part yet of the system, but the first part is laid down. I got the t-shirt and I can put it on my shirt and say, hey, that laid down, and that was in 2.5 years before. You know what I mean? So that part is laid down. So that part of the system. Let's go back to my new thing. Let's go back. That part of the system right here. All right, hold on. Let's take this off. That. All right, I see your comment. That part of the system right here. As we go, will it right here? This part is here. It's this part of the system. You can see my cursor. It's that franchise. Again, that was the franchise at 500K. Well, I got to 380 with the franchise before they tried to act like I'm a number one competitor because of COVID hit. And they took I lost a contract, $26,000 a month. It's 25. You know how we like to exaggerate. But it's about 25 and some change. But anyway, I lost that contract and I had to do my own thing. And so with my own thing, I had to go more into where it says my online business. Where it says the online business. My online business is on here. Okay. That might be my other one. So I got another one. All right. So, but no. No. But that's just my new thing right there. But anyway, so that's my mind map, and I hope it helps some people out to get all them ideas out. Because I take this thing off. I told y'all give me a minute. I'm gonna figure. Bow, I'm back. Hey man, this is fun. All right, I've been on. How long I've been on? About 1 hour and 18 minutes. I am having fun with y'all today. So let me get back to a comment. All right. So you learning, you helping me learn. So I appreciate it. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I just have some water right here so I can take a sip of something because I keep licking my lips. So that's something I need, right? But another thing I'm going to be honest with is the people that's chiming in right now, y'all on the beginning stages of my new part of my life, right? I started my cleaning company. I built that and I passed it on. A lot of times people in my area say, man, that's your story. You built it up and you got your son running it. He's 22 and he's running a 6-figure company. That's your story, right? And I know that's a part of the story. But if I could teach my son, which was 12, maybe 15, and my 12 girls how to run a company, my story is deeper than that. Because see, I showed my son the logistics of company. Because see, I had to nurture them first. And I didn't want to go online. Like back up here, it says, hold up. This person said, long overdue. It was long overdue, but it was long overdue because I had to go and get my home in order. And those know that no prophet can do no good work at home, right? You know it's hard to do work at home because they see you. They see you when you come in after Friday night a little drunk. They see you when you've been chilling on the weekend with your friends. They see you when you go to the club and turn up. So they see you when you ain't taking yourself as serious. So what I had to do was take myself serious 110%. So now the people around me, y'all see, I got a circle of people in my area that believe in me because they see I'm serious, right? I'm T.I. I'm serious. Nah, but let's go. I can elaborate. That was the last one, and then we're gonna go with this one. I'm gonna get off. I'm personally big in the stock market while running my business. I'm learning how to trade. Great thing, man. Hey, that's fact. That's good, baby. That's good. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. So when I first started this whole thing, when crypto was coming out with the Bitcoin, and then I had some money in stock, I was making some good bread too. So I was like, man, I was clearing, and I was my franchise. I was clearing about 33, and I got it quick. Like my first year in business, I hit over 225 first year. So coming from the penitentiary, and I'm gonna tell my real story, man, because y'all don't get the real story from me. I'm not from the sugarcoat. Come from the penitentiary, coming from making $20 a month, right? To leveraging myself up in there through the system. I had a system in there saving money, right? That I share with y'all too. And I got out. See how I can connect to the system still? So I got out, right? And I made over $250,000 my first year. Man, I never made that much money in life. And so I started investing in stock, crypto. I put some money in crypto. It done went down though, but I still got a couple bands over there. So if it come back up, when it come back up, I put some money in lending club. I was doing some peer-to-peer lending. I was just putting money every darn well, man, because I didn't want to spend it all. I spent a nice share of it too. You know what I mean? But we ain't talking about that. We talking about investing. So I invest in a couple of things. But one of the most important things I invested in was the system that I had in financial structure. Now, along the way, I got away from it. I got away from it because I was making pretty good money, and I started managing money myself. I just looking in my bank account and spending money because that's what I did. I don't think it was the right way to go, but it was the right way for me to learn what I needed to learn. But I'm going into talking about trading and doing the market, right? So focus in, right? Because I put a little bit of money in different places, and I didn't get the focus, right? You can set automation on those things and have them. I was getting up in the morning, trading my Ethereum and going to the gym, coming back, looking at the trades and short selling them, man. And then I had selling money, waiting on getting my business together. And then 2020 hit. I had my systems in place in my business. I was sitting at home learning that. And then 2020 hit. That's what I meant to say. I speak a little faster than I think sometimes. Well, I think faster than I speak. But 2020 hit, and I had to regroup, man. I had to rebuild my cleaning company. I had to take it all the way from the beginning. So I just had money, and then the stock market fell. Then crypto fell. So I lost some money, man. I lost some bread though. But I'm still in the game. See, that's what I'm saying, man. See, that's another good thing, man. Inside, I'm still in the game. I took some losses, but I'm still in. So guess what? When I have the system in place and I have the time, like you said, I'm focusing on real estate right now. But get my real estate after I get this next acquisition, right? I got this next acquisition, and I got another one that I'm setting up for the next year. So we can talk about that on another one. But I got 2 more purchases I'm looking for within the next 18 months. You buy right first. Your first one, if you buy right, it puts you in a better position to buy yourself. A part of the instruction, right? But so I want to get back into learning these stocks, man. I want to get back, and I'm gonna take part of them $9,000-$10,000 I got over in that crypto and do something with it, and I can trade it because I know a little bit about it, and then I got probably about the same, a little bit more over in stock. But I know a little bit about it. I know what I did do though when 2020 hit. Since I was in the stock market a little bit, I bought me some oil. But I should have bought some more. I tell you that. That oil went down, boy. But the whole thing I'm talking about is this. Starting to clean the company, to be able to have some money to do some investments. When you do these investments, if you got to clean the company, another company, you got to focus on what's investment. You can't just overload your plate, man. And that's what I've done, overload the plate. I got so many different things going on. Some of the stuff is losing, and I'm cool with losing because I'm still in the game. I'm focusing more on my cleaning company and riding what's riding with me. See, as we talk more on do you invest in gold, hold up, wait a minute. We got more investors on here. Sure, it's more than just cleaning on here, ain't it? I thought we wanted to talk cleaning. Y'all just wanted to start me talking cleaning so we can get into something totally different. I get chiming. Okay, well, all right. Well, let's go on with it. All right, so let's go on to the next one. Let me finish this. Let me finish this thought. So, when you get into it, man, from experience, we as business owners, what we would do is we would start a lot of different things. A lot of people call it shiny object syndrome. We started a lot of different things, right? And inside of that, it has to be a system of some structure. Again, that big old mind map I put up is some system and some structure to where I was doing it. I started off, when I started making money, crypto is not on there. Stocks is not on there. It was real estate. And so I delved into some of those things because I had money to do it. And I'm glad I'm in the game, but I'm not focused on them right now. So if we talking stocks, I wouldn't be able the person to talk about it because that's not my thing. I put some money in a couple of stocks and let that thing sit for the long term. Dollar cost average. I know about that. Just putting some money over there, but I'm not even doing that right now. I have doing too much at one time. You don't have money going out like that. You're just in the game. But I'm in the game. All right. So yeah, I long-term invest aggressively, but learning how to trade options right now. All right, cool, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you something. See, people like you, it's people I need to handle, right? Because see, if you do that and I'm over in the real estate, I don't have to do that. You learning that. Like once you start learning things like that, that's all I need is somebody that's learning with me, and that's how I build my team. You learning that, I'm learning this, and hey, you make a little money over there in the stock. Guess what they do? Invest in real estate, because this is what I'm learning. When the stock market go down, the real estate market go up. When the real estate market go down, the stock market go up. Now, don't hold me to that 100%. But what I'm saying is, a lot of people hit that stock market going up. They pull them wins, and the real estate market be going. They dump it over to real estate, so they buy cheap. They buy big houses cheap. I've been seeing it going down, man. This is the same game I was playing when I was in the street. Man, they ain't tricking me. But let's not go there. Let's not go there. But I'm just saying they're not tricking me. That's the game. And that's why people that know how to hustle, people that know about finance, make do so well, because of the philosophy of you buy here, you get in a couple of different things. When it go up, you pull. You don't time the market, right? You pull, and then you go over in a market that's low. So the best time to buy is low. See, I was reading a book, and I'm gonna go on into something else after this. When I was reading a book, and he said that, man, the difference between poor people and rich people, that's my guy Kiyosaki, is that poor people would drive all around town, cut coupons to buy, to say 27 cents on steak, or 27 cents on leg quarter, 27 cents on leg quarter. My grandma used to do that. She cut coupons on Sundays, and she'd call and say, man, leg quarters are 27 cents over in this store. And so she'd go out the way to go to the store to get the leg quarters cheaper than it was by her. And then when I read it in this book, it said poor people do that. Now, he wasn't talking about my grandma, but y'all said that. He said something about my grandma. No, he didn't. He was talking about the mentality. And that was the mentality that I brought up on. He said the rich people, they would drive around and look at houses on street. I said, oh. So instead of getting 27 cents on leg quarters, I'm looking for 27,000 off of real estate. Oh, okay. So that was my mindset. That blew me up good. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Now that was all I needed to hear. So the next question is, so when you say you invest aggressively in trading options, I wanted to talk about that. You're the type of person that as you get more into it, you keep on going. I can, long-term plays. As you start talking long-term plays, I play long-term, but I'm focused in real estate. But it's great that you focus on something else. So my structure, what I tend to do is show people how to start a business, put some things in place so you can focus on something else. Have multiple streams of income. That's my niche right there. Do I invest in gold? Nah, I don't, bro. I don't invest in gold. Gold, I do not invest in gold, but I'm gonna tell you this. When I did look at that, I do know that whatever you want to invest in, you want to invest in something you have passion for. So when I was big into investing in stock, I had my sons to invest, right? So my whole goal game plan was to build people around me that invest in different things. So I had my son, he was investing in stock. One of my other kids, they very analytical. So he had like Walmart at the time, and Walmart was like $97. My other son liked Nike. He was a big Jordan fan. So he had actually invested in Nike. Because he was a passion. And my other son, he liked Sony, right? He was real big, and he was about 13. He didn't invest. Now, my younger two sons didn't invest. But if they did, they would have been riding waves. But they didn't get into it. But I did know that as I taught them, invest in something that you're passionate about, because that way you're watching going up and going down. When I was locked up, I used to get the Sunday newspaper, the business paper, and I used to watch my stock. And how I was told to do it, since I didn't have no money, they said, act like you were going to purchase it today. I said, for real? So I wrote down on my paper, I'm going to buy 60 shares of this at this amount, right? And so what I did was, I started following it. I followed it. Now, this is before I even hit the free freedom. Before I even hit it, I started following it. And I got the papers late. Because we get the paper late. So I really wasn't, but it was the mentality that I was training myself to follow the things in the market. Now, at that time, it was Fitbit. Fitbit was about $17 an hour, but Fitbit, I didn't know nothing about Apple Watch and stuff. That was before then. And I had bought into some Fitbit on my paper. I'd like to see what that paper is, what it's doing now. But I followed it for a couple of weeks, man, and it was hard to get the papers. I need to get some water. It was hard to get the paper in there, so I kind of was this hard because I couldn't get a steady stream of paper, newspaper basically. But I don't invest in gold. I only invest in real estate right now. I'm only invested in. I'm gonna tell you my investment. All right, so I'm invested in people. No, I'm invested in myself. That's why I invest in first. I invest in people. I still have to invest in people before I invest in myself. But I like to say I invest in me first, because I have to be. But I really invest in people before I invest in myself. I do things for people before I do things for myself. But anyway, I invest in people, myself, companies, and education, and real estate. And I am invested in stock and crypto. Right? I'm invested in those two. And got a couple of loans out with some people. You know what I mean? Invested in letting people borrow some money that didn't pay me back on time, but they slow paying me. So I'm invested in that. But those are my only investments. So no, I'm not with gold. No, I'm not in none of those. But I do know that you will study the market in gold as well as in stock. That's what I do. Now, I want to buy a property, but I don't know when to start. LOL. Entry level in the stock market is low. Facts. Entry level in the stock market is in. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. If we talking money, right? Right? I'm gonna ride with you on that. Entry level in stock market is low. I get you. You talking money. Entry level in anything is the same amount. You gotta learn, right? So once you learn, you can get into real estate with no money, right? You can get into real estate borrowing other people's money. I got into real estate with my own money, but it was my money that I had over time because I was getting myself in position to borrow other people's money when I'm ready. But along the way, I was borrowing other people's money when I didn't need it, so I could pay them back with interest. So when I want to get into real estate, they would let me borrow money. See what I mean? So what I'm telling you is that when I started to get into real estate, right? I started with my cleaning business. Again, we going in. See, when y'all chime in, we could definitely get more going. But when I started to get into my cleaning business, I knew I wanted to do real estate. And I started to borrow money. Now, I went to my mom, and I'm just using mama because mama didn't want to let me borrow money, right? Mama didn't want to let me borrow money because parents say that when the kid borrow money, the kid don't tend to pay it back. See, I'm showing some mama something different now. Right? So I couldn't borrow no money from my mom. Nothing, not at all. I started with $100. Let me get $100. She wouldn't let me get $5. She wouldn't let me get $1,000. Mama, let me get $100, man. I'll get back $100 next week, man. Let me get $100. She left me with $100. I gave her back $110 the next week. Matter of fact, I gave it back to her early. I'm going to fast forward to today. Mama just wrote me a check for $2,000 that I didn't need, but I borrowed it from her so I can give her back. I'm going to pay her back $550 every month for the next 4 months. Mama don't work no more, so she finna make no 550. No. Yeah, is it 2,550? She getting 2,200. Yeah. That's what she should be, 22. So she make $200. She make $200 interest, right, on her money, and she making more money doing that than she is in the bank. She tell me, son, I don't want the money back. I don't want it. But guess what, Mom? I want an investor. But see, I'm not gonna get my mama to invest with me in real estate. You know why? Because my mama's older. She don't want to have them type of mentality. But you know what I do want to do? Have the concept and the principle of paying people interest early. So I built up that mentality with my mom and my auntie. My auntie would write me a check for about $3,500, $3,000. She probably write me a check for $5,000 if I need it. I got a homeboy that'll write me a check for $2,000 if I need it. And I started him with about $500. Now he at $2,000. He'll give it to me easy. I got another guy that I know I could get about $700, $800 from. And it's because I borrow money from people when I don't need it and I pay it back with interest. And see, that's one of the philosophies that I did because I wanted to have people to invest in real estate with me long term. And people have to trust me. So for me to have people to trust me, I had to build up. See, it's other things that's going on when I say it's mentality, not money. It's about money a lot. And every time I say that, no, it's really both. But when I say it's mentality, not money, it's mentality on how you're going to grow the money. How you're going to get the financing, right? So you're saying stock is a low entry, and I get you. But guess what? Real estate could be a no entry if you got the mentality, right? But again, we're not talking about that. I get what you're saying. So yes, you're right. It's low entry. You can put $20 in Robinhood, and you can get you a couple stocks. But how much are you gonna make, right? So I put in $15,000 into my real estate, and then I made $100,000 in 2 years. So I don't know what the number that is, but it's $100,000 worth of equity in there. Now I have a problem pulling that equity out because of I don't live there, but I'm about to figure out how to get it out though, because $100,000 sitting in the house, I need that money. I need to have that flip because it's doing no good just sitting there. It's supposed to be pulled out, and I'm supposed to buy me another one and let that thing work. You know what I mean? That's called stripping your equity. You don't want to have equity sitting in the house because when the market goes down, then you lose your money, right? When you market out, you pull it out, you got tenants paying the mortgage. So either way, your mortgage locked in. So if you got tenants in there, they paying the mortgage, you pull it out. If the house goes down, you still got tenants in there. They still got to live there. So it's it's low risk, right? Especially if you buy right. I bought me one where my mortgage was $1,500. My upstairs tenant was paying $1,250. So I had like $400, in between. And then my business was making 6 figures easy. So $400 a month was easy for me to pay throughout my business. I could take a pay cut and take care of my house. And it's cash flowing $1,000 a month now. So I hope I didn't get you confused. I just went on and on. We on here for 2 hours and 36 minutes. All right. Well, easier. Let's see. Well, easier. I'm lost that part, but okay, cool. I'm glad people chiming on an hour and a half with me. Come on, man. Y'all showing me much love, and I really appreciate that, man. If it's 3 people on an hour and a half with me, I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. All right, so when you're thinking long term is easier, you can start with invest as low as $20 a week. That's what I just said, $20 a week or less. You're right. I feel you. You can do that. And this again, I do understand the process and how you getting in for $20 a week. You can get in low entry, right? That's what I was doing. Dollar cost averaging. You want to put your money in there. You can learn it. You are correct. You are definitely correct. But when you want to play in with the 6 figures, when you want to close a $256,000 deal, all you're doing is setting yourself and putting yourself in position. You're getting your credit together. You're starting to get your business in position on paper. Man, you'll be surprised with a little knowledge what you can do on paper that you can't do in real life. Like you get you a CPA, you get you a business going, you get you an LLC, and dude, you can maneuver numbers legally. All right, we'll talk, man. We'll talk. Cause I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble. Cause I got a CPA that's been doing some great stuff for me when I was investing. And man, dude, I'm telling you, it's all about who you know and who you get connected with. And a CPA was cheap. All I did was took him out to eat. It was a cheap date. No, but it came from a referral. So I knew somebody that had a CPA, and I said, man, let me take him out to eat. Let me see about him. And I spent for the lunch. I spent the money on the lunch, but I had some knowledge. And when I was talking to him, he was like, oh man, you can do that. Because I was telling him how I'm going to build my cleaning company and how I'm going to flip it over into real estate and how I'm going to have an online business and how I want to do all these things and use it to help other people. And my whole goal in my ascent, you see that right there? That ascension going up. See, the mission of my cleaning company is different. It's not to be the best cleaning company in Nashville. My mission in my cleaning company is take people from here to the next level. My whole goal and my mission to empower the minds of our future generation, and I'm doing this through financial education, is to have a cleaning company that starts here and have people that's an incubator that can actually grow their company and learn so they can invest with me in real estate. I'm taking people from cleaning to real estate in a matter of years. Right? So my cleaning company serves the purpose of getting people in, showing them how to build a cleaning company, showing them how to generate income, showing them how to market themselves, and then being able to, the more money I help them make, the more money they can invest with me in real estate. So my business model is to help people make money. That's it. So my cleaning company is to help people to make money so they can invest in me in real estate. It's a weird mission for my cleaning company. I know it. Some of y'all want to do something else with your cleaning company. You want to be Staten Island's #1 cleaning company. That's fine. That's fine. In the way, I do want to have the top-notch cleaning company. We over-deliver. I make sure we always go the extra mile. It has my quality. I like to give a certain quality. The reason why, and man, I'm cotton mouth in the mouth, but I'm not cotton. I'm using the wrong words. I'm just dry mouth. Let's get it right. But the reason that I have my cleaning company was to start on the scene. It started something, and so I just put everything in position. So, man, they got anything else? My guy on here, one of my coaching clients, he got in on my Black Friday sale that I was doing coaching for $200 a month. It's going up now. My Black Friday sale was coaching 3 months of coaching for $200 a month every month, and we have calls every week. So first off, we have Zoom calls, and we spend 30 to 45 minutes. It's supposed to be 30, but I actually give them over anyway. 30 minutes on a Zoom call twice a month, and then I have accountability call twice a month. And then when we go deep dive into your own business, we go into that business and we set up the structure. We go into the mission. We go into the leadership skills. We go into all of that. Then we now, a couple of my people, we onto the finance side. We start to set up the financial structure for the 2024. I'm big on finances. So financial structure from what I did from when I started making $20 a month is what I'm employing now, but it's at a level 10x. I have more to add to it. So I'm going back to what got me to save $1,000 when I was in the penitentiary, making $20 a month. They told me that most of the people didn't have $1,000, and so I wanted to make sure I had it. Right. So we want to make sure that we got that. And let me see what we got. We all done. And man, I'm going to get off here, man. Thank y'all too that's still here. I got like as much as 5 or 6 when I was on here, and I got 2 left, and I'm ready to get on up out of here, man. Thank y'all. An hour and 45 minutes on the live, and I'm ready to go. Appreciate you. Wishing they ain't doing enough. That was kind of a sucky ending, wasn't it? Got to get my outro better. This is live from William W.A.D., and I'm heading out. And I'm up out of here, man. Wishing they ain't doing enough. If you like the content that I put up, hit the subscribe button. There's a bell to be notified every time I put a video up. If you can share, if you like to hear it. Or you can throw something positive in the air, because they say when prayers go up, blessings come down. Or you can leave a comment below. I got some comments already, but you can leave a comment below if you're watching on the replay. Let me know how's the system. Did I ramble too long? Did you even watch half of this? What did you get out of it? I might chop it up and upload some pieces. But I'm up out of here, man. William W.A.D. again, I'm out. Wishing they ain't doing enough.